What's going down, YouTube? This is Maverick 10. Real quick, I just want to send out a reminder that Sony Online Friend Appreciation Day, or SOFA Day, is January 30th, 2010 for you PS3 guys. If you need any more information on it, you can look at my big announcement video or just message me. I had to say that really quick because I've got so little to say and so much time. Wait, reverse that. I was on the forums, doesn't matter what forums, but I was on forums, I'm not going to say which ones, and video game forums, and there was a guy who posted a link to a website, and I'm not going to say the name of the website because it doesn't matter, where the editor of this website claimed that 2009 wasn't as good a year for video games as everybody thought it was. In fact, he listed all the crappy games, or below average, or just average games that came out in 2009. And he said 2010 was going to be even worse, so hang in there. Listen, guys, it doesn't matter what form of entertainment you're talking about, there's always going to be garbage. But in video games especially, the good outweighs the bad. Maybe not in quantity, but definitely in quality. Because the good you remember a lot more than you remember the bad. Unless you just dwell on negative things, which in that case you shouldn't be playing video games, you should be a parole officer. But it's in every aspect of entertainment. If you like shows on television, like there's shows you may like Sports or 24, Fringe, CSI, X-Files, The Real World, American Idol, Man vs. Food, The Biggest Loser, Bachelor, Big Brother. And you may like those shows, but there's always going to be that one show that you're like, how is this show still on? This show's junk, but somehow it's still on. But it doesn't ruin it for every other show that you watch. You still went and saw movies even after you watched Spider-Man 3. You still love Star Wars even though you saw episode 1. And the same way with books. If you're like me and you like to read, you may like comic books. The Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, X-Men, Wolverine, Batman. You may like graphic novels like The Watchmen and Sin City. Or perhaps you like novels written by Dean Koontz, Michael Crichton, Stephen King. But you didn't quit reading books altogether after you read the Scientology Bible. No. And it doesn't matter what kind of music you listen to. Whether you listen to Chevelle, Breaking Benjamin, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Nirvana, Candlebox, Def Leppard, Cyndi Lauper, The Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, or Elvis Presley, you're always going to have that Ashley Simpson. But it doesn't ruin it for everybody else. Listen, guys, there were a lot of bad games in 2009. I played some. Games like Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard, and Terminator Salvation. But do you know what else I played in 2009? Uncharted 2, ODST, Left 4 Dead, Call of Duty, Killzone 2, Resident Evil 5, Batman Arkham Asylum, Infamous, Red Faction Guerrilla, and Wolverine. And when I was a kid, it seemed like they were more bad games, but I can't even remember the names of a lot of them. When I was a kid, I would play 2D side-scrolling game where you had one gun. There were like 15 enemies, and there were bombs coming from the sky and missiles coming from the ground, and you had a little bitty health bar, if you had a health bar at all, if it wasn't a one-hit kill game. And you had 3 lives, and once you used up all your lives, it was game over. You had to restart. But when it was game over for me, I didn't write a novel about it. No, I went down in the kitchen, stuffed my face with some Doritos, poured a glass of grape Kool-Aid, and went back upstairs, turned the TV down so Mom and Dad thought I was asleep, and tried it again. Why? Because it's fun. And games have gotten even better over the years. In fact, I say if you can clock out at work or leave class, get out of class, hear the school bell ring, and go home from school, do whatever it is you do at home, and then go out to dinner and a movie at night and come home and flip the living room light on because your night's not over yet. Tell your girlfriend you love her, then hang up the phone, then go into your kitchen and get your snack of choice, chips, pretzels, popcorn, Chex Mix, Valium, English muffins, or whatever it is you do. Pour you a pop or a soda, depending on which part of the country you're from. Then go sit on the couch, love seat, floor, gaming chair, edge of your bed, beanbag, and kill zombies, aliens, PMCs, clones, bad guys with your M16 or your assault rifle, plasma gun, grenade launcher, pulse cannon, while you're saving the world from a nuclear attack or an alien invasion, or just hunting for treasure, or exploring the outer reaches of deep space, while you're ranking up, while you're leveling up to unlock the next best thing, with your buddies, while you're gaining achievements and trophies. I'd say it's a pretty good night. That's a pretty good form of entertainment for me. I'm not saying, guys, that there aren't any bad games coming out in 2010, because there will be, just like every year. But do you know what else comes out in 2010? Halo Reach, Bioshock 2, God of War 3. And for you RPG fans, I'm sure as soon as you pop in Final Fantasy, you'll forget all about Hannah Montana, the movie, the game. Because I played a demo in 2009 for Punisher No Mercy that was terrible. But you know what? I forgot all about it once I saw the Joker all hopped up on steroids in Batman Arkham Asylum. The fact of the matter is, the good outweighs the bad. The guy in this article asked for gamers to hang in there in 2010. Well, I say screw that. I'm not going to ask you to hang in there. In fact, I'm going to ask you to hang on. Because 2010 is going to be crazy in a good way. And whether you're excited about 2 games or 20 games in 2010, you're going to have a blast. And at the end of the year, you're going to have all the unlockables, all the achievements and trophies and ranks to prove it. So roll up your sleeves, grab your controller, open your eyes wide, and get ready for a wild ride. Because just like in 2009, 2010, and every year after, when it comes to video games, the good is going to outweigh the bad. Guys, I'm Maverick 10, and I'm out of breath.